Welcome to the Literary Titan podcast. In every episode, we dive into a book we've just read and share our thoughts, from best-selling authors to rising literary stars. We read it. Now let's talk about it.
The Real Ones follows Maddox McBride, a former Marine turned college quarterback, and Briella Reddington, an All-American shortstop, as they circle each other through heartbreak, a crooked coaching scandal, and one very loaded Valentine's Day charity game. Their history goes back to a greenhouse kiss right after Ella discovers her star quarterback boyfriend has been cheating on her. Months later, Maddox is trying to keep his head above water after an injury and brutal pressure from his coach, while Ella is trying to protect her heart and her game day focus. The story flips between past and present, moving from that first stolen moment to the slow, painful process of learning to trust each other when everything around them feels shaky. The book asks who really shows up when it counts, which is where the title lands with a nice emotional punch. I really liked the way the writing balances grit and sweetness. The football and softball details feel specific enough that I could picture the drills, the busted locker rooms, the mud, the aches, without getting lost in playbook talk. The dialogue is sharp and a little salty, and it carries most of the emotional weight, especially in the greenhouse scenes and the late-game confrontations. I felt Maddox's subtle intensity right away, and the narrative voice around him has this steady, grounded rhythm that fits a guy who has seen combat and does not have patience for drama. Ella's chapters feel quicker and more jagged, which worked for me, because she is angry, hurt, and still trying to be the good teammate while her personal life is on fire. There are a few spots where flashbacks stack up and the pacing slows, but overall, I stayed hooked and found myself doing the classic one more chapter thing. The book was surprisingly more emotional than I thought. It is not just a sports romance, it is also a story about pressure on student athletes, toxic coaching, and the way trauma sticks to your decisions long after the actual event. I appreciated how openly the story treats therapy, boundaries, and burnout, especially for Ella, who is trying to unlearn the habit of swallowing her own needs so everyone else stays comfortable. Maddox's sense of duty, and the way he keeps putting the team first even when it hurts him, honestly made me mad at times, but in a good way, because the book is clearly critiquing that sacrifice yourself or you don't care enough mindset. The Real Ones theme ties all of that together. Friends who back you, teammates who tell the truth, and partners who stay in the hard moments instead of running. Side characters like Seeger, Sato, and Misha add humor and heart, and the bonus scene from Seeger's point of view rounds things out with a fun, slightly chaotic look at what comes next. I walked away feeling satisfied, like I had spent time with characters who earned their happy ending instead of just stumbling into it. I would recommend The Real Ones to readers who like college sports romances with emotionally aware leads, a strong heroine who is just as serious about her sport as the hero is about his, and a hero who carries real scars and has to grow instead of coasting on charm. If you enjoy stories about team culture, found family, and two stubborn people figuring out how to let themselves be chosen, this one will be right up your alley.
Thanks for joining us on the Literary Titan podcast. If today's review sparked your interest, be sure to pick up a copy of the book and experience it for yourself. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a rating, or share it with a fellow book lover. Until next time, keep reading, not just to escape, but to grow.